Welcome to my Relax Your Jaw at Home Zoom session. Welcome back to those that I've seen lots of, and welcome to the new faces that I haven't seen before. This will be a 15-minute session today where we will cover some breath work, some shoulder and neck exercises. We'll do some jaw strengthening exercises, and then we'll finish with some massage work. If you've got your massage ball handy, we will be using those. And also just to remind you that we will also be working inside and outside of the mouth, so just make sure you've got clean hands and fingers. Fantastic. All right, let's just check that we make sure that we're nice and grounded. Feet firmly grounded to the floor. Our sitting bones firmly grounded onto your seat or onto the floor also. Shoulders soft. And let's start by just rubbing the palm of the hands together and placing our hands over the jaw and just tuning into our jaw. Closing the eyes if you need to. And just feel, how is your jaw, your head, your eyes, how is it feeling in this moment? And we'll come back to it at the end, and just to see how, hopefully it'll feel a little softer after a few stretches and a few massage techniques. And then gently taking the hands away from the jaw, and we'll start by doing a few deep breathing exercises. So as you inhale, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just soften the body, soften the jaw. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Another deep breath in. Exhale, release. This time as you breathe in, we're going to breathe in energy into the body. And as you exhale, we're going to let go any tension. One more. And the last time, as we inhale this time, we're going to soften, bring a softening energy into the body. As we exhale, we're going to let go and release. So inhale softness into the body, into the mind, into the thoughts. And as you exhale, soften, let go and release. Inhaling now, we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, let go and soften. And again, inhale. And exhale, soften. And this time we're going to take in anything we don't need into the hands, scrunching up the shoulders, into the ears. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, then just let go and soften. Relax. And then just shake out the shoulders. Okay, we're going to come into some neck rotations now. So today we're going to follow our eyes through a neck rotation. So we're going to take the eyes down as far as you can, and then take the chin down, following the eyes. Then we're going to take the eyes to the left-hand side to start with, and then gently taking the chin to follow the eyes. So the eyes are also doing quite a large stretch here. And then taking the eyes up, slowly up as high as you can. A reminder just to do anything now, or don't do anything that's uncomfortably uncomfortable. It's just a time to nurture yourself. Keep following the eyes around. If you're feeling any pain at all, then just back off. And then keep following the eyes all the way back down to the floor. And we'll do that one more time, rotating with the eyes first. Shoulders soft. And back down to the center. And then now we're going to do the other way around. So again, following the eyes to start with. So taking the eyes down as far as you can, then tucking the chin down. And then taking it to the other direction. You may feel one side is slightly easier, a little less restricted than the other. Very normal, just have that awareness. Very slowly. Making your way back. To center. And then just giving the shoulders a little bit more movement. And then we're going to do our elbow kiss. So it's like a self-hug, but in a kiss form. So we're going to bring the elbows together, and we're gently going to rotate the shoulders, elbows around. So bringing the elbows back, having the hands on the shoulders, taking the elbows high as you can, and then doing a nice rotation of the shoulders, bringing them, if you can, back to that kiss. And one more this direction. And then in the other direction, then if taking the elbows down and then back to the kiss, and then a couple more times. We're just opening up the fascia, softening the fascia now through the shoulders, through the neck. Or when they come restricted, it can also help tighten the jaw. So let's try and soften it. And then coming back, softening the shoulders. And then we're going to do a couple of jaw strengthening exercises. So we're going to start by cupping the hands together and taking them underneath the chin. And what we're doing is we're applying a sort of small pressure and an upward motion. And as we do that, we're going to open the jaw. So it looks a little like this. So I'm pressing up into my chin and opening the jaw against that pressure. Couple more times. And then gently release. And this time we're going to take the chin, so applying a downward pressure onto the chin, opening the mouth. And this time we're actually going to keep the mouth open and then try and close the jaw against the pressure which we're applying down the chin. Couple more. And gently relax. And let's bring a bit of warmth into the hands. Taking those hands back onto the jaw. And we'll start by doing a bit of massage technique. So we'll start by doing a rotation from the jaw joint all the way down to the chin. So a small rotation using the pads of the fingers. Taking them all the way down to the chin and back. Be aware if you come across any areas of tightness, restriction, just be aware of them and see if you can try and soften them. And then we'll gently strip. So again, starting up at the jaw joint and then stripping down towards the chin. And this is where you might feel those little nodules of, I call it hard butter, or just fascial restriction. And that's okay. Again, just try and soften it. More. And then coming up to our temporalis, that's shell-shaped, fan-shaped muscle here. We're going to start from the top and we're going to strip down towards the ear. Again, being aware of any areas of tightness. And then you can try going across then as well, across those muscle fibers, so you can go start at the front and then gently just all the way back. And relax. And if you do have your massage ball handy, then we're going to use that. Otherwise, you can just use the knuckle, the soft part of your knuckle. And we're just going to gently start from temporalis and just do some nice rotations. Just check that your shoulders are nicely relaxed. Often when we're focusing on other areas of the body, the shoulders then start to come high. And then on the other side. And then we'll do the Masseter, so starting again at that jaw joint and then just rolling up and down. And then the other side. And relax. And then we'll come into our intra-oral technique. So we're going to start by taking the right finger and placing the index finger on top of the right teeth, on top of the bottom teeth, sorry, and take it all the way along to the right side. When you come to the end, you'll come across as sort of a bony ridge or fascia restriction. What we're doing is pressing into that and softening the fascia. This is the medial pterygoid, so it can be it's a strong muscle, so it can be quite tight and intense. And then release. And then we're going to do the same again, but this time we're going a little bit higher. So taking the index finger on the roof of the bottom teeth, taking it all the way to the right, and then this time going inside a little bit to the lateral pterygoid. And this one can be very painful, so just be mindful. Don't do anything you don't feel is right for you. Release. And then we'll do the other side. So just feel how that right side feels compared to the left. Is there any difference? Let's try and even you out. So we'll take the left finger now on the top of the bottom teeth and taking it all the way along the teeth to the end. And you'll come across that sort of fascial restriction, those bony sort of muscle areas, and that's where we're pressing into those. And you can imagine if it's a hard button, we're just melting it. So you're pressing and melting. Release, and then we're going to do the same again, but up to the lateral pterygoid. So taking the left finger on the top of the bottom teeth and then all the way up to the left and then inside a little bit towards almost in front of the ear. And release. And then to finish today, we're going to do a Masseter Release. So we're going to start with the left side. So take the left index finger and the thumb, but we're actually going to take hold of the right cheek. So the thumb comes inside, holds the cheek, and you hold your cheek. And then you're gently pulling your fingers away. So it's almost like a pull of the cheek, this masseter muscle. Do a couple times. release. And then we'll do the other side as well. So taking the right thumb and index finger, taking hold with your cheek, and then gently stripping. Again, you might find that one side is tighter than the other, more restricted. I find my left side is a lot tighter. And then gently rubbing the palm of the hands together. Placing those hands over the jaw, closing your eyes, and again tuning in with your jaw now, your neck, shoulders. And just feel the difference. Compare it to how you felt 15 minutes ago. Take a couple of deep breaths. Set an intention for your weekend ahead. And then gently releasing the hands. And that concludes our session. I hope your jaws are feeling more relaxed and you're ready for the day and that the sun is shining wherever you are. And so I am going to stay around a little bit longer if you do want to have a chat or if you've got any questions. Otherwise, I will be here next week at 9 o'clock and hopefully I'll see some of you then.